This is not every Mexican. This is not every black person. This is not every white person. This is not every Muslim. Why are the white people included? It's because of people just like you. Oh yeah, also I'm just gonna call out people that are like, oh, this is a Tumblr video, why are they Facebook? Because it's TumblrInAction. That doesn't mean it needs to be from Tumblr. It just means that they're little triggered SJWs. That's what it is. Who have their roots in Tumblr. Today on the metro, I was fined $50 and received a citation from a police officer. He says it's because I tried to use my metro card, which was negative $1.20. But let's be real, I wasn't wearing a bra and the outline of my nipple was visible through my romper. Today I was fined $50 for being a woman. Meet my date of colour. Can I say that I hate white people? Or are you one of those? One of those? What? Someone that isn't racist? Is that what they are? How dare they? Festivals. Hey, the B emoji isn't for white people. It's from Black and Latinx gang culture. And because you're white, you're just not allowed to use it. That's not racist at all. People who don't say please and thank you are ugly. You sound neurotypical. What? I feel self-conscious as someone who identifies as demi, because I still enjoy sex, but only with certain people that I have an emotional connection to, and it's a hard concept for others to grasp. So you don't have sex? Oh, you mean you're just normal? You have sex with people that you have an emotional connection with? Almost like a partner of sorts? Wow. LGBT cops and cops of colour are class traitors and will die first in the revolution. They are the sacrifices. What the fuck is wrong with this world? You would think people would be like, wow, an LGBT cop. How amazing is that? How awesome of a culture do we live in where that's a thing? But no, they're traitors and they need to die. Fuck me, dude. Out on the road the other day, I saw an affluent black man driving a BMW with two bumper stickers. One was pro-NRA, and the other was a Tea Party sticker that read, "Don't tread on me." This left me very confused. Wow, you are definitely racist. You can never be racist against a white person due to the fact that they've never experienced any type of oppression, ever. You can be ignorant and bigoted towards white people, not racist. Racism. Prejudice, discrimination, or antagonization directed against someone of a different race based on the belief that their own race is superior. Where does it mention the oppression? And saying that white people don't face oppression is incredibly fucked, okay? I am so sick of non-black people putting their 2 cents in black folks' business. If you're not black, your opinion doesn't matter. It's useless. It means nothing and has no value. Good old racism.
Summer is fatphobic. I can't find an air conditioner anywhere I go and people are less than sympathetic. As an occupant of a fat body, I sweat more than the average skinny bitch Joe. Air conditioners should be a part of the government program that assists those who are both large and poor. I can't go to the beach or public pool without ridicule. I can barely move as is. So here I am, a disabled fat woman.
Oh, it's a girl. So here I am, a disabled fat woman suffering, and society is at fault for this. Happy 4th. Enjoy your day of hot dogs and bareback sex, because I hate all of you. This country isn't great. It can't even take care of its own. How ya like them apples? I hope you all become pregnant before you're ready, and your slutty flag worship holiday. If you're disabled and can't walk because of how much you weigh, just stop eating as much as you do, and exercise. And if people say, oh, well, it might be an illness, well, she doesn't state that. By the looks of it, it's just her own doing. She's just lazy. A straight girl will date anything vaguely male-shaped so long as it's cis and het as she is. ISTFG, you could line up the most handsomest butchers who could eat her pussy for days, or the most gentle bi-boys who could top her from wall to wall of her tacky apartment. And she would still choose the broke, ugly, troglodyte boyfriend who thinks staring at her tits is foreplay, and humbly vaguely in her direction will get her to come. Because gay men are meant only to compliment her tasteless dress over brunch, and lesbians are gross. So, if you're a girl and you don't want to be eaten up by a girl, there is something wrong with you. Tumblr! Holy shit, is this a sane post on Tumblr? Clear this up. Things you should hate: homophobia, transphobia, racism, misogyny. Things you shouldn't hate: straight people, cis people, white people, men. And a couple reminders. Some members of the LGBTQ community can be transphobic, sexist, racist, etc. Not all Christians are homophobes. Not all homophobes are Christians. Racial minorities can also be racist. Women/genderqueer people/trans people can be sexist. Just some general things people forget a lot. Thank you, OP. Thank you. I really think Tumblr needs to hear this. Your hatred of soda is class snobbery and fat phobia. Do you know what else has tons of sugar in it? Fucking fruit! Christ almighty, just stop talking about nutrition, 99.9% of you, because you don't know anything. You're perpetuating stigma. I haven't been following the World Cup at all, really, but now that it's for sure just white people countries left, I'm super not following it. Why is that? Do you hate white people? You seem pretty proud about your hatred of white people, dude. The 4th of July being on a Wednesday is officially the universe shitting on white nationalism. Can somebody please explain this to me? I genuinely do not understand. How does Wednesday relate to, like, the KKK and shit? Wow, Infinity War is a rancid piece of trash, and the worst part of it all, you can tell those fuckers who made it think it was brave and profound. We all enjoy different things, not trash from my perspective. It was a boyhood dream. Lived out on the screen, to be honest, and they felt pretty good. Cool story, bro. A little aggressive. What an experience is to one is different to the other. It's awesome to accept that if you don't like something, maybe someone else will for other reasons. Production-wise, the movie wasn't bad at all. It tugged at the heartstrings for me personally. I don't fucking care. I just sat there for 3 hours with pointless misogyny, pointless torture scenes, killing off most of the non-white, non-straight characters, and offensive and cheap Holocaust metaphors. How nice is that none of that hurt you to watch. How exactly is this movie sexist again? Also, killing off of most of the non-white, non-straight people? That's bullshit. A lot of main characters who died were white. Just because you saw a few soldiers when all of the soldiers were black dying doesn't mean that it's racist. As for the Holocaust metaphors, that's kind of the point. It's kind of show how devastating this action is. Half of the life in the universe just got wiped out. And the reason why it didn't hurt him to watch is because he doesn't get triggered over bullshit. He isn't an idiot that gets offended when watching a fucking Marvel movie, which is meant to pander to the biggest fucking audience it can. Like, Jesus fucking Christ, dude. Understanding that black people proclaiming homosexuality is viewed as a victory by WS. Remember, the basis of WS is avoiding or starving off extinction. Non-white homosexuality prevents race-mixed procreation, which is tremendous, plus to that end. What the fuck does this even mean? If anything, the majority of military deaths being men is due to misogyny. Women are seen as inferior in combat ability, and as a result, most soldiers are men. So you're saying you want women to die? I get accused a lot of being anti-white. Whiteness is white supremacy. Like, the entire category of white is there just to ensure folks included in that category are treated better than those excluded from it. So yeah, obviously I'm anti-white. I'm here to destroy it. College celebrates diversity with separate commencements. Gotta love that racial segregation in 2018. What a great society we live in. Being angelkin, foxkin, owlking, and demon at times is an ungodly mixture of feeling owl wings, angel wings, and halo, ears and tail, horns and demon wings, all at the same time. FML. Stop involving sex all the time. Not everything is about sex. My boyfriend is 23 but identifies as a 13-year-old. That means our age differs, but only 1 year. Jesus, what the fuck? If you say that that isn't possible, then being a male identified as a female won't be possible either. You're a disgrace to the LGBT plus community. Well, there's a fucking difference here. Being gay doesn't hurt anyone. But you know what does hurt anyone? Is either a 12 or a 14-year-old girl getting fucked by a 23-year-old. That does hurt someone. Do you know who it hurts? You. There are laws to protect you from this shit for a fucking reason. Trans age is not a thing. If you're cis, then you know, kill yourself. If you're cis, then you know, kill yourself. Because hating on people for the way they are born is apparently okay in the LBG community. I can't think of a visual more befitting of American fascism than the New York City Police Department putting a black protester in a chokehold underneath the heel of the Statue of Liberty. You know what's actually happening in this photo? They're putting a harness on the person, and they're taking them down safely. Wowzers! That goddamn fascism, dude! It just rears its fucking ugly head, dude. Don't fight hate with hate is an example of subtle gaslighting, where our legitimate hurt and anger at the injustices we suffer is being equated to the bigotry and abuse of our oppressors. Being angry doesn't mean you're being hateful. It means you love yourself enough to get upset at your own mistreatment. Remember in primary school when they would say, you know, 2 wrongs don't make a right? You know, someone hits you, you don't hit them back. Someone calls you a bad name, you don't call them a bad name back. You know, 2 wrongs don't make a right because then therefore you're in the wrong as well. So you can't be right. You guys remember that? Because these people don't.